Hello, one and all. I'm Hassan Mohammed from Lemala Camps and Lodges, and behind the microphone, behind the camera is Stephen James, Mr. Digital. So cool to have you all there. And today I'm hosting you on the afternoon game drive or sunset safari live from northern Serengeti. So please, if you have questions, you can interact with us under the comment section below. Anything that you want to know about northern Serengeti and Lemala in general, please welcome and make yourself comfortable. Enjoy your evening game drive with us. So when I'm going out, I'm gonna go and enjoy, see what we see out there, pinpointing some of the most incredible sightings and some of beautiful, important life-making ecosystem. We're talking of something small but critical in the ecosystem. Please welcome and enjoy your drive this afternoon. The weather is absolutely amazing, very great weather. We have been getting rains over a couple of days and everything is green down here, from trees, from the canopy of trees to the carpet, the ground, from bottom to the top. It's totally green, lush here, and still the migration is around here. The northern Serengeti is absolutely amazing. It's not only the migration, the great wildebeest migration, but the migration in action. So getting out here, enjoying the atmosphere and seeing the great migration in action is so cool, very absolutely amazing, and I'm enjoying to be out here as it's part and parcel of my life. So please, it's amazing. The northern Serengeti is a rocky region, a rocky country. Lot of valleys, lot of gullies, a lot of watery holes. So if you stand somewhere, you're looking for a great spot, a vantage, and you see the sceneries, it's breathtaking sceneries. It's amazing, from big rocky outcrop, these rocky outcrops are copies to the carpet ground. Everything out here is totally breathtaking. Alright guys, we have come across a special sighting of elephants down there and a couple of giraffes to the right. You see the giraffes here, they're all enjoying the greenery in the area. In fact, elephants are my favorite mammals. I love elephants. They are most incredible animals, and elephants are quite active, spending about 18 to 20 hours in a day. You'll never get tired. You'll never get tired of seeing elephants, because elis are always in action. As you see there, it's a pretty cool family of mother and its baby of almost something like 2 years and a half. As you see, the teeny tiny tuskers start coming out from the mouth, and another one, a youngster of almost 5 years of age. So this is pretty cool family. And enjoying, they're eating, the mother and its baby is eating what they call papyrus. It's a sage, sort of a succulent plant with a lot of water, since elephants need a lot of water so they can absorb every goodness from water. Is when they get something like sage, they take advantage of sage and increase the quantity of water in their body. And the other one is feeding on the leaves. There's a small bush to the left, having also green grass. Green leaves have a lot of nutritional value. The value of the green grass is quite high. The nutritional level is great, and all these animals are always fighting for the nutrients. So getting the best possible nutritional value is one of the most important things, to make sure that they use a lot of energy. They get energy and use this energy in making in reproduction or keeping the body alive while walking and doing their daily and social life. It's beautiful. beautiful. Look how flexible the trunk is. The trunk is quite flexible. The trunk is quite important to elephants. Trunk is made of more than 5 to 10,000 muscles. The muscles that pull the trunk to the left, to the right, up and down, making it one of the most important tools for the elephants. Wow, look at this youngster. It's beautiful. Wow, while we're watching these ellies, you get beautiful melodious sound from the bush. The dove singing, enjoying the sunset. It's a ring-necked dove, one of the a common dove, and I sing most of the time in the morning and the evening. It's beautiful sound and most recognized sound in the bush. There's another beautiful bird singing from our left. It's a beautiful young one. Seems like it's paying attention at us. Big female is relaxing. She's enjoying our stay. She's like welcoming our stay. She's not bothered by our presence. There she comes. Wow, this mammal is gigantic. She's probably exploring. Does need to know what is around her. Ellies have poor eyesight. The eyesight is not great at all. So they most of the time explore their surroundings through the excellent sense of smell and a great sense of hearing. Big ears. She's a youngster. You can tell morphologically the males are different from the females, but at this age it's a bit challenged. But still, if you look at the tip of its head, you slowly see it's getting slowly roundish. This is how you can tell the males from the females. They're still young, not mature yet, and this boy will enjoy the presence of its family, the mom and other relatives. But when he gets 13 years of age to 15 years of age, a young boy will have to depend on himself. It's sort of difficult lifestyle whereby a boy with no guidance of the parents, the mom, the matriarch, but has no option but to leave the natal family, whether it's on his will or not. A boy has to leave and spend a couple of time by himself, most of the time not far from the head, as it's not yet not accepted by the family members. A young boy, when he reaches 13, 15 of age, he reaches his sexual maturity and he'll probably start showing his interest to his sister, which will be something not critical for the ecosystem. So the matriarch, mostly all this female, will chase this boy away, joining the bachelors. At that time, the boy, when he goes out there, sometimes it's difficult to be accepted by the bachelors, as they are always fighting for dominancy. Hierarchy is all in life of wildlife. So when he goes there, he might be beaten, might be kicked away by other youngsters. but finally accepted. But what he'll do, we'll start from the bottom of the rank order and slowly getting his hierarchy slowly, and finally when he reaches about 25 years of age, he reaches his fully grown size, and it's time that he gets probably the access to the female that are receptive. Okay guys, we leave these elephants. It's a milestone sighting. Let's leave these elephants and doing the activities. So we're keeping on doing the game drive. We go and explore and see what we see on the way out there. Please stay with us and enjoy the drive. Keep enjoying the show. Right guys, we've come across the Great Migration. Look at your right. This is what's still the show for the time being in the northern Serengeti. The Great Wildebeest Migration. It's among the five greatest migration in the world. The Wildebeest Great Migration. You look here, there are hundreds, thousands of them spreading out on the green grass. This is carpet, it's totally green, and the wildebeests are really selective. They're always looking for the green, a short grass, lush, lot of nutritional value. The green grass is what drives the wildebeest. It's rotating within 30,000 square kilometers, which comprises Serengeti National Park, Masai Mara National Reserve, which is probably 20 kilometers from here, Ngorongoro Conservation Area, the Korongo Game Reserve, Game Controlled Area, Grumeti Game Reserve. So it's just the green grass. These guys are always on rotation, always on rotation. They're always on circulation, like they rotate from one angle to another. And for the time being, they're stationed in northern Serengeti. And this is what keeps them here, the green grass, taking advantage of weather. Central southern Serengeti for the time being, it's totally dry. Quiet out here, very tranquil. Tranquility is what we love most of time when we're out game drive, especially the afternoon game drive outside Lemala Kuria Hills. Enjoy this perfect sighting of the wildebeest. Just alone, enjoying this quietness of the nature. See some babies right there. Most of all these babies have made their first experience reaching the northern Serengeti, and it's the first time to cross the river with the monstrous crocodiles, waiting for the most vulnerable wildebeest. But for sure, honestly, babies that were always weak. And all these babies, after a couple of months, next year from January and February, they'll be having them siblings, brothers and sisters will be. So as you see here, guys, you see the small head. This is a family. This is the family, and the first one is probably the oldest female and a leader of the herd. It's typically most of these are females because the group of wild animals are, the bond is between the females. Females do not leave their natal families. Otherwise, you have some exceptions in cats, but in mammals, these prey species, the plant eaters, They're the females who are compacted and stay together till they die. So it's just this small group. There's another small group to the right running. This is another small group. It's another family. There's another family at the background. So the small families congregate and form the massive herds of up to 100 and thousand of them. So about the migration updates, since these guys are on the northern part of Serengeti, I've been seeing the river crossing. So what is so breathtaking, what is captivating in the northern Serengeti, it's not just the great migration, seeing these massive numbers of the wildebeest, but you see these wildebeest in actions. I'm talking of the river crossing, and it's probably one of my favorite stuff to see, waiting for the wildebeest to cross the river. It's sort of action that takes sometimes a couple of minutes, but it teaches me always how you get to be patient in life. It's always patience of the river crossing. It's a spectacle. It's the biggest show on the planet, and when you see the wildebeest crossing, all of the clients, all the tourists are always wowed by the fact that these animals cross the river. And luckily sometimes you see them being snapped by the crocodile. It's amazing. It's very quiet down here. You hear only the sound of babies. Lots of flies are bothering me, but it's okay, since wildlife is part and parcel of my life. I have to accept this. So you hear the sound of babies out there. Might hear the same sound, but the sound is distinctive. Every member, every family member knows the sound of its relative. It's quiet at the time being, since all these females are pregnant, they're expecting. But when it comes to rutting season, when they get in rutting season, you'll always hear the sound, all males. The fact that wildebeest are always on movement, they're always rotating. So for the males, it's difficult to keep the family. These guys are always moving, and they congregate in massive numbers. So difficult for the males to keep the families. So in breeding season and all mating season, what we call the rutting season, all the males maintain to stay in the same area, a green grass area, and attract the female. The resources always attract the females. It's obviously known. So it's so cool to have this time. It's amazing. The wildebeest. It's a great here. Jeez, the wildebeest, others are rotating, moving, and so cool. Absolutely amazing. So the sun is getting down. The African sunsets are always amazing, really stunning. It's splendid. Wow. So guys, we enjoyed this moment with the wildebeest. Like so much wildebeest, so just leave the wildebeest. Thank you for joining us this time around. Had another amazing session of seeing the elephants, enjoying the elephants and buffaloes around this great migration around here It's so cool to have you all there. And every time, if you want to know anything about wildlife and Lemala camps and lodges in general, please do not hesitate to join us and comment on the section below anything that you want to understand about wildlife, and enjoy the beauty of Serengeti, the beauty of northern Serengeti. Cheers!